Hello, friends. Welcome. Friends, yes, a day for yesterday, I think not day for yesterday, on 4th of June 2025, TRAI came out with the financial data for the quarter ending 2025. Now, friends, this data is available in the TRAI portal here. If you go to the report and if you go to financial report, you will find this report and it does not come in what's new. So people generally ignore this data. But I have been aggregating this data since the beginning, starting from 2007, and I have put it in this file. So you'll see that this file is a very long file with all the data aggregated for all the service providers starting from 2007. So it's a very long file and it takes a huge amount of time for friends to scratch this data, scrape this data and put it in this file because the TRAI does not give a very good format, right? So, friends, what is the purpose of this video? The purpose of this video is to look at financial year by financial year because this is a quarter by quarter data and this data is pretty useful because this is the quarter ending March 2025. So now I have got the full financial year data for FY25. So now I can compare year by year all the operators, how they have gained market share as regards AGR is concerned. Though I can have the capability to select GR, APGR, AGR, license fee and spectrum fee, but we will focus on AGR just to stay consistent with the comparison between all the operators. So that is one thing we are going to do circle by circle to see how market share has been gained and lost between all the four key operators. The second part of this video is we will also see data inconsistency because the data reporting is done by the operators. And sometimes, especially in the last quarter, this quarter of March 2025, BSNL, who has turned profitable, has been reporting negative revenue in Delhi and Mumbai. And viewers, when you look at BSNL's negative revenue in Delhi and Mumbai, you should tell us that how BSNL can report negative revenue in Delhi and Mumbai, which I do not understand. So viewers can enlighten me about this. And then before I take you through these two charts, which is the same chart of two different sessions, and I have chosen in one of the chart market share and another chart I have chosen the absolute value, and I am going to describe these two charts to you to how to read this and we'll go together. But before I go together in this chart with you, I would like to say that when you look at this data, I'm going to show you the data first. You'll find that if you choose a particular operator, let me just show you one operator and then give you an example so that you understand that how this data will operate. So let me just do a filter first. I'll do filter. And then what I'm going to do, I'll go to date. I'll pick up a date, the last date I'm going to pick up, March. And then I'm going to choose a particular operator, right? So let me just choose, let's say Bharti. But just for the sake of just example. So Bharti. So I'll choose Bharti here and say apply filter. So when I choose Bharti, you will find that Bharti's data is aggregated into circles and in all India basis, which is the different type of NLD, ILD, ISP licenses are there, right? Now, because of inconsistency in reporting, because some operator reports more revenue on a circle basis, some operators report more NLD revenue, ILD revenue. So what I have done is I have distributed these all India revenues, which are these revenues, in proportion to the circle revenue so that, we can compare circle by circle because every operator might has a NLD, ILD license, which contributes to the revenue, proportionate revenue for emanating out of the circle. So these are actually because of the business which they are access business which they are running. So you can't really compare, apples to apples unless these revenues are also distributed in proportion to the respective revenue, access revenue that is getting generated. I'm going to show you that these numbers are quite different between operators. I do not know why. And that's why apples to apples comparison is not possible unless. So let me just show you. So look at Bharti. Bharti's numbers are 1430 and then 82832 and then 2134, right? So you can add all these three, it comes out to be roughly around 4371. And if I take Reliance Jio, I'm going to show you Reliance Jio, RGO, then you will find that in case of RGO, these numbers are quite different. You see, RGO numbers, if I add NLD, ILD, ISP, and if you add all these things together, which is MP, it's 11,100. So it's so different, right? So which means that Reliance Jio is booking most of the revenue in the access, mapping to the circle, the access license, right? So that's why I have to do the distribution of these two, the NLD, ILD, and ISP in proportion to the circle revenue in order to apples comparison. Now, after having explained to you that how do I compare, I'm going to show you the sheet. This is the sheet which other viewers who have been watching my channel might have already seen. So this dashboard has got 4 different components. This is Bharti, this is Reliance Jio, and this is Vodafone Idea, right? And this is BSNL, MTNL. So I've just represented BSNL, but it also includes MTNL. So friends, what this dashboard is all about. This dashboard has got various options. You can choose percentage market share, percentage distribution revenue, value increment, a value in rupees crore, value in $1 million, and percentage growth, value growth, right? But I'm interested in percentage market share. So I have created another session of the same dashboard which shows value in rupees crore so that I can compare and see whether a circle is important for that particular operator or not, for which we are comparing with other operator. So let's look at MP. Now in MP, if you see, Reliance Jio has gained tremendous market share from 37.2. Let's forget about FY19. Let's look at from FY20 when their business was stable. So 46% to 57.5%, right? Reliance Jio. Now, if you look at Bharti here, you'll find Bharti in FY20 was 19.8 and it has gained to 25.3, right? Now, Vodafone Idea, it dropped from 25.7 to 12.7, almost lost half of their revenue in MP. And as regards to BSNL is concerned, it started with 8.5 and then 4.5. So in order to make it consistent, let me just choose 6. That will make the window better and it will be consistent. So here also I will choose 6. Now, just to see how important MP is to the respective operators, so let's go to and let's look at MP. So MP is where MP. Yeah, here is MP. So you can see from a Reliance Jio point of view, MP it generates 10,257 crores of revenue, whereas Bharti has generated only 4,517 crores of revenue. So imagine the amount of money that Reliance Jio is generating in MP, right? And Vodafone Idea is 2,265 crores, right? This is AGR. And then BSNL is only 797 crores, roughly 800 crores. So this kind of gives you an importance of MP, right? So MP is very, very important for as regards Reliance Jio is concerned, right? Now let's look at the other is Odisha. Now in Odisha, from 46.9, Reliance Jio has gained 49.9, right? And Bharti has gained from 35.3 to 40%. And then you see Vodafone Idea from 8%, it has lost to 2. Almost like 1/4 revenue has lost. And then BSNL from 9.8 to 7. So BSNL hasn't lost much, right? Again, let's look at the numbers as far as Odisha is concerned. So if I go and click Odisha here, so if you see Odisha, the Reliance Jio started from 16959 to 3928, whereas Bharti from 1249 to 3150. So Bharti is shade below Reliance Jio as far as MP is concerned. And if you look at VI, it is very, very less, 283 crores. It's a very unimportant circle for VI. And it has gone to 182 crores. And for BSNL, it was 348 crores. And it has actually, Odisha, it has gained 607 crores in absolute terms, right? From a percentage market share, it may not have been significant. So if you see from 9.8, it is 7.7, but in absolute terms, BSNL has gained from 348 to 607 crores, right? So this is Odisha. Then we look at, after looking at Odisha, let's look at West Bengal. So in West Bengal also, 39, which is 40% to 47.4%, roughly around 48%. Means it is roughly 8%, 800 basis point Reliance Jio has increased. Whereas in case of Bharti from 25.1 to 35.1, 10 basis point, which is 1,000 basis point they have increased. And then Vodafone Idea from 27.4 to 13.6%. They have dropped, significant drop. And for West Bengal, BSNL is 8.2 to 3. BSNL from West Bengal has done a significant drop. Now, in absolute term, if I go and look at West Bengal, so where is West Bengal? Here is West Bengal. So you'll find then in West Bengal, 2,467 crores, and it is for 6,230 crores. As regards Bharti is concerned, 1,573 crores to 4,610 crores, and for Vodafone is 1,722 crores to 17. So there hasn't been much significant change in absolute terms. As Vodafone is concerned, similarly in an absolute term, BSNL MTNL has not made some change. So what has actually happened is that there has been an organic growth in Odisha, and that organic growth has come to both Bharti as well as to Reliance Jio. And for Vodafone Idea and BSNL, there hasn't been any growth. So in real terms, there has been a dip because in nominal terms, the numbers have remained the same. Right? Now let's look at another circle, which is important. Let's say UP East. Now UP East is a very important circle for Reliance Jio because, not UP East, we will look at Bihar. So Bihar is an important circle for Reliance Jio because here Reliance Jio has got 47.2% market share. And interestingly, in Bihar, Bharti has also got significant market share, 47.1, neck to neck. So Bharti has done significant improvement in Bihar, if you see. Whereas Reliance Jio actually has lost market share, interestingly, in Bihar. So Bihar has been a focus point for Bharti. And as regards VI is concerned, they have lost significant from 8.1 to 3.2. And for BSNL MTNL, it's a very insignificant circle. Now, in absolute terms, let's look at Bihar. In absolute term, let's see where is Bihar here. Bihar, BH. This is the problem. Yeah, here is BH. So if you see, Bihar, both are neck to neck. 9,380 and this is 9,396. So a little higher in absolute term. But look at from where Bharti started, 2,977 to 9,380, and this Reliance Jio was 4,227 to 9,396. So therefore, if you see that Bharti has really made lot of progress in Bihar, if you see from an absolute term as well as from a percentage term. Now, as regards Vodafone is concerned, Vodafone in real terms actually in nominal terms have also lost, and in real terms they have lost significantly because 649 to 631, and for BSNL MTNL from 301.6 to 512.3, right? Now let's look at another circle, which is Gujarat. Now Gujarat also, Reliance Jio has got 45% market share. They have gained from 33% to 45%. And Gujarat is a very weak circle for Bharti, but they have gained market share from 13.5% to 24.5%. And for Vodafone Idea, it's a very important circle, but they have lost market share from 44.8% to 26.2%. And for BSNL MTNL from 8.8% to 4.3%. So let's look at what is going on in absolute terms in Gujarat. So where is Gujarat? So here is Gujarat. So if you see in Gujarat, the Reliance Jio from 2,910 crores to 7,682.7 crores, 7,682. And Bharti has from 1,185 crores to 4,183. So it is still quite low compared to Reliance Jio. For Reliance Jio, absolute terms, Gujarat is a very important circle. And for Bharti, the number is not at par with Reliance Jio. It is quite low. And for VI, this number is actually at par with Bharti, which is 4,478. And here you see it is more than Bharti. Bharti is lower than what VI. So for VI is doing a very good business in Gujarat, right? And for BSNL, this number hasn't changed in nominal terms. So real terms, they have lost, right? So let's now go to next circle to discuss what is going on in UP East now. Let's look at UP East. In UP East, Reliance Jio has gained market share from 38.3% to 43.5%. Bharti has gained from 32.9% to 43. So they both of them has gained good market share, and VI has lost from 22.6% to 8.7%. Very, very significant drop in UP East. And UP East, we have MTNL, BSNL from 6.2 to 4.6. So let's look at from absolute terms. So if I go to absolute term in UP East, where is UP East? UP East is UP East is a very important circle for both Bharti and Reliance Jio. You see, both are neck to neck in absolute terms. 8,871 and here it is 8,929. Both are neck to neck. And for VI, their numbers have dropped in nominal terms. 2006.9 from 2,000 crores to 1,789. And for BSNL, the numbers have increased in absolute term, but there hasn't been significant increase. 553.6, 5 and to 953.7, right? Now let's look at the another circle important as we go as we are going. Let's look at Maharashtra now. So in Maharashtra, there is a significant gain as far as Reliance Jio is concerned from 28.6% to 42.7%. And so Maharashtra is a very strong circle for Reliance Jio because Bharti has got 30.5% market share, as well as it is a strong circle for Vodafone Idea, though the market share is not that high. It is 19.3%. And for BSNL, there hasn't been any change. There have been significant drop. Now it is 7.5%. So let's look at the absolute number as far as Maharashtra is concerned. So I click here and see where is Maharashtra. So Maharashtra, I told you, this is the strongest circle as far as Reliance Jio is concerned, 11,130 crores. And for Bharti, it is 7,934 crores. And for Vodafone Idea also, it is 5,039 crores and 5,040 crores. And then for BSNL, this is a topmost circle. I don't know how they have booked 1,948 crores. There is something wrong here as far as BSNL because they have reported negative revenue in Mumbai. How do I know that? They have reported negative revenue in Mumbai. So I'll go and do a quarter review and you will find very strange. Look at this. Mumbai, this quarter, a negative of 1,031.7 crores. And in Delhi also, they have reported negative. And I'm going to show you, these are the two reports. You see, Delhi and Mumbai, as regard BSNL is concerned. See, minus 715 crore. How this increased? Because I have aggregated these numbers and added and distributed these numbers based on the proportion. That's why. So you see, minus 715 crore. As regards AGR is concerned, it is for GR is concerned for Delhi, it is 779.23 and AGR is minus 3.82. I do not know what is this going on. How can these numbers be negative? Right? So let's look at this. That's why I don't trust any numbers of BSNL. When they book profit and minister can keep on saying that they have booked profit, and BSNL numbers are completely haywire. They book whatever they want, whenever they want. Whether they want negative, positive, based on their whims and fancies, they'll keep booking revenues, right? And reporting also to TRAI negative revenues. Okay. Now let's look at the other circle. Let me just do a year again. And let's go straight. And then we go to HP. HP is an important circle for Reliance. Let's look at from an absolute term how important HP is from Reliance. So HP, where is HP? I can't. Sometimes, you miss. HP is the below. So HP is, though from a market share point of view, Reliance, it's a very important circle for Reliance. But from absolute term, the revenues are not that great. Both Reliance Jio and Bharti are neck to neck. And for Vodafone Idea, in nominal terms, they haven't lost anything. And for BSNL MTNL, they have gained slightly from 152 to 246. So let's look at Rajasthan. Rajasthan, there hasn't been any significant change in market share. Bharti has gained market share in Rajasthan. And Vodafone Idea has lost market share from 16.8 to 9.8. And for BSNL, 6.4 to 4.9, right? And if you look at Rajasthan here, Where is Rajasthan? Rajasthan is here. Okay, Maharashtra, where Rajasthan is here. So when I click Rajasthan, you see 6,000, 693, and this is also same. So Rajasthan neck to neck, both of them, and the nominal terms there hasn't been significant change as far as VI is concerned, and for BSNL also there has been a slight increase in nominal terms, right? So I think we have covered most of the important circle. I think we'll cover UP West, and then I'm going to just give you a little bit of time to pause the video and do your own analysis, right? So UP West, it is from 38.4 to 42.1, and Bharti from 23.1 to 38.1% market share on AGR, and then VI is 29.2 to 16.2, and for UP East, for BSNL MTNL 9.4, it has dropped to 4.5. Now let's look at from absolute term, UP East, it's a very important circle for Bharti, 8,871 crores, and this is also an important circle for Reliance Jio, neck to neck. And for Vodafone Idea, in nominal terms, there has been a drop, and for BSNL in nominal terms, they have almost doubled, right? So friends, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to just allow you to pause the video. So this is the Bharti's, top 22 circles, right? All of them. Reliance Jio's top 20 on a market share basis. And for VI, this is the top 22 circles. And for BSNL, similarly, I will give you the capability to just pause the video and have a look at these numbers, right? AGR numbers for Bharti, Reliance Jio, and for VI. So at the end, what we will look into is the aggregated market share number. For that, friends, I have to go to a different chart. So I'll go to integrated chart, which is there in my website. You can go ahead and have a look. Here, if I take market share, right, and if I take percentage market share on AGR, and I start from rank number 1, you will see that everything gets displayed here only for FY25, and you'll see an integrated number of 40.2% and an aggregated AGR number on a pan-India basis, and Reliance Jio is 40.3, right? And for VI, it is 13.6, and for pan-India total for BSNL is 6. This is the percentage market share, right? So both Bharti and Reliance Jio on a percentage market share is neck to neck. And if I do absolute, it has to be also neck to neck, because you see here, though the numbers are almost similar in nature, Reliance Jio is slightly ahead, right? And Vodafone Idea is 38,643 crores, and for Reliance, for BSNL MTNL, it is 16,965 crores. So this is the overall situation. There are many things to talk about here, friends, because I have got many controls here to play with, but you get an idea. The most important point to note here is how can BSNL, report negative revenues. I would like viewers to let me know about this. This is BSNL, right? I've downloaded this from the TRAI report, and you'll see Delhi Mumbai BSNL has reported negative revenue. Please let me know what is going on. Anyway, friends, thanks for your time, and I hope that you like this video. And let me know your comments in the comment section. And thanks for listening till the end, and I'll come back with a new video on a new topic next time. Thank you very much.